Hey guys, Jake from Sharp. Today we are taking a look at the Shiro Kamo Agami Super Santoku in 165 millimeters. So, like I said, the blade length is going to be 165 millimeters, about 6.5 inches, which is the standard length for a Santoku. And we're looking at a 312 millimeter overall length. It's going to be made out of Agami Super, or blue super core steel, with a stainless cladding. So you really do get the best of both with this knife. You're going to have a quick sharpening that's going to take a very fine edge and benefit from being brought to a higher grit stone. But it's also going to be much easier to care for because only where you can see that dark wavy line is the carbon steel sticking out that is able to rust or corrode, and the rest is all going to be protected by the stainless steel. That being said, still encouraged to work with a damp rag on your station and wipe it down before you put it down. I would say that even if you are working with stainless knives, this is a great habit to build because it's going to help you keep your station clean and tidy and your knives clean. The weight on this guy is going to be 145 grams. Balance point is going to be just past the tang there, as you guys can see. The height is going to be 47 millimeters from the heel to the spine. And the spine itself is going to be 2 millimeters with a nice little taper to it because it's a little bit thicker coming out of the handle there. Speaking of a handle, we're going to have a rosewood octagonal handle with a black packwood ferrule there, you can see. I'll show you guys the profile of it. And while I'm here, I will also back up and show you guys the grind. A little bit harder to show you guys on the smaller knives like this, but there we go. If you've never used a Santoku before and you're wondering what it might be used for, Santoku translates to 3 virtues, which can mean either meats, fish, and vegetables, or slicing, dicing, and chopping, depending on who you talk to. It was designed to be an all-purpose home knife that was a little bit smaller than something like a gyro, which was really more of a Western-style knife. They have an aggressive enough tip that you can go down the back end of a fish and take a fillet off, or you can cut up some garlic or some onions really fine, break down a chicken, things like that. They have enough curve that you can rock over vegetables or herbs or things like that, and enough of a flat spot that you can chop over some other vegetables, be it like potatoes, or then you turn your onion sideways and you're chopping them. So it is a very, very versatile shape. If someone is not quite comfortable with a larger knife like a 210 or 8-inch gyro, and they wanted something that was still an all-purpose knife, this would be a great option because they are made just for that. Also, if you have a smaller kitchen or a smaller cutting board, they can be great. It's always nice to have something in between. If you have like a small petty and a large gyro, it can be great to have something in between for those medium-sized tasks, and also for the professional working for 8 hours a day, 10 hours a day. Swinging around a smaller knife will certainly save you some energy throughout the day, and it can be nice to have something a little bit smaller than the big boy. So, one more time guys, this has been the Shiro Kamo Agami Super Santoku in 165 millimeters.